Hello, Pisces. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with you all today. If this is your first time here, welcome. Enjoy the reading. Please subscribe if you feel called. And if this is your millionth time here, thank you. Third time here, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys for all the love, support, and just good vibes you give to this channel each and every day. Pisces, as I was sitting down at my desk today, all of a sudden I heard the name Nostradamus. And I was just like, Nostradamus. And I don't know why I did that. And so I asked that Nostradamus join us in this message today. It could also be something that's pertinent to your life. But I looked him up really quick and basically was able to see that he was a physicist. He was a astrologer. He was a seer who had a lot of like predictions that have come true. He had an apothecary. He was a physician. I'm not sure about the physicist. That part might be wrong, but I know he was a physician. He was definitely a seer. He definitely had the apothecary. He was an astrologer. So those could be areas of your life that you're starting to, I guess, activate in your life. Those could also be areas of your life that Spirit wants you to activate. And then as I was shuffling your cards, I saw the card Wisdom, and it showed the ocean, and it's like, go deeper, Pisces. Maybe into those gifts, go deeper into those paths, those calling. If you're being called into becoming an herbalist or working with medicinal medicines or working in a hospital setting or around medical settings, those might be pertinent to you. If you are also deepening your understanding of astrology or your understanding of witchcraft or tarot or just really activating your third eye, those could all be things that Spirit wants for you. So we're going to dive into your oracle. We have the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and we're going to pull 3 cards for you today, Pisces. Hope you are all doing well, and hope this message gives you some insight into your pathway forward. We have blessings, forgiveness. One more, please, Spirit. We have 2, going forward and enlightenment. Bottom of the deck, we have potential. Ooh, Pisces, this is beautiful energy. So again, first card we have here is blessings. Second card we have here is forgiveness, enlightenment, and going forward. So what I get here, Pisces, is you've been going through a period in your time where you've had to not only forgive others, but forgive yourself. And you're seeing the truth, the blessing in forgiveness, in letting go of what has hurt you. There could have been periods of your life recently where there could have been people who wronged you and could have even held you back from blessings in your life or kind of thwarted the path that you were going on, because I do see this going forward card here. So there could have been like a path that God had for you and you were being stifled about that because of the people and relationships in your life that were holding you back. Some of you, this relationship is deeply entrenched to the self. And as you've learned to forgive yourself, forgive past versions of who you are, forgive that person that you maybe weren't so proud of as you've had to give up different kinds of vices and bad behaviors, habits, and things that have just been detrimental to you. Maybe some of you are also walking away from a lack of self-worth and a lack of believing in your true potential, Pisces. There's a lot of potential within you. And Spirit says if you begin to focus on what it is that you want, these mountains in your life, I'm seeing mountains, volcano energy here, they will become nothing more than molehills, okay? There's a lot of blessings that you still have had, though, in spite of everything that you've been through. You probably are a person who feels very blessed. Even when you've been in the thick of it, God has always somehow shown you, Pisces, you are blessed, you are chosen, you are special, I will take care of you. But there's more blessings that Spirit has for you, Pisces. There's a journey that you have to take, though. You become very enlightened over the last couple of years, I would say, especially with Saturn being in Pisces since 2023. It's going to be there until 2026. But there's a lot of enlightenment that you've had to go through as you've really had to hunker down. You've really had to focus. You've really had to decide for yourself the path that you wanted to go on. And a lot of you have traveled. There's a boat here that's kind of flying through the clouds. A lot of you have astral traveled. A lot of you have engaged in deep meditation, breath work, focus on maybe going to like some spiritual retreat. Some of you have also really understood that you have to rise above your circumstances and above the people and above the way that you used to treat yourself in order to move on this new path. And Saturn really has made us focus on what's important and to also be more strict about our diet, be more strict about who we allow in our lives. We've been in a lot of like Queen of Swords energy over the last couple of years. That has repeatedly come up in the tarot. And now, Pisces, this is a transition as we go into the springtime. I remember doing readings in the past and I said, come spring, Pisces, a lot of movement is going to happen. We're here. April is pivotal. March was difficult. April is pivotal. And as we walk into May, there's going to be a big transition of who you are. Excuse me, throat chakra blockage there. Who you are, where you're from, who people know you as, your position in this world, and some of you, the physical location that you're going to be in, if it has not already changed, will be in transition. This is you going forward towards a new life, Pisces. It has taken some time, though, for you to understand what needed to be let go of. But I see a lot of you coming to a place of peace. A lot of us have been going through issues with relationships. Really, that again, I can't help but continue to focus on this, that have stifled the potential that we had, whether they were taking from you emotionally, financially, physically, spiritually, whatever the case was, Pisces. This is a time now for you to really reclaim your power, reclaim who you are, dive deeper into these blessings that Spirit has for you, and go forward towards the life that I know that you were meant to live. So you're going to be in a deep period of transition, Pisces. But what I love about this card is as you look at it, there is a bright light that Spirit is calling you for. And this is going to be a journey that does have some ups and downs, but there is a clear path for you as long as you keep your eyes on God and on the prize of the potential of a new and fulfilling life. Okay, Pisces? So let's dive into your tarot today and see what Spirit has for you. Current situation for Pisces as they move forward. Love this, Pisces. Many of you will be moving into new homes. A lot of you will be opening up the doors to new relationships, businesses, and jobs as well. The Four of Wands is all about celebrating a new beginning. So sometimes this is the marriage card. Are some of you looking to get married or engaged? Are some of you welcoming a new child? I did into your life. Are some of you physically making a transition of home? This Four of Wands is all about celebrating that, about welcoming that energy into your life of there being something new, something beautiful, and it has taken time to get there. But what's challenged, Pisces, along the way? Six of Swords. So the movement, right? So remember how we talked about there could have been people, there could have been your own self also that was keeping you from moving. When we pull a card like the Six of Swords, which is a forward momentum card in the challenge position of any reading, this can basically be looked at as if this card was in the reverse. I would say there could have been mental blockages, lack of clarity of where to go, because the swords is about the mind, right? So there could have been a lack of clarity about how to get there. When do I go? What is best for me in this current situation? Like, I really don't know if I feel comfortable with this move. How do I get here? I've been so broken from past relationships, jobs that didn't work, homes that have failed me. But what I do think is now Spirit is saying, the Six of Swords was a challenge for you, and it did prevent you from moving towards your goals, like where you were able to actually get on this boat and celebrate this new beginning. But the blockages are being removed as you focus on the fact that these blessings want to come in. Spirit literally gave you the blessings card in the Oracle, and you have the going forward card on the bottom of the deck, meaning that this energy is no longer even an issue. You are going forward no matter what you think. And no matter how scary this seems, there is literally an astrological force, a fated force, a soul contractual force that is pushing you towards your goals right now and pushing you towards a new life right now, Pisces. Okay. Like, I don't even think you could avoid this if you wanted to. Strengths at this time. Knight of Wands. I love this. This is an energy of a lot of momentum. You may not completely know what you're doing though, because I feel like the Knight of Wands, we always have to talk about how it can be a little bit of a flighty energy. You're here one day, gone tomorrow. You're moving forward, then you're backing out. So there still is some hesitancy in this whole transition, Pisces, but I want you to put a lot of trust in the way that you're moving. I want you to move towards, as this oracle is called, your sacred destiny. I want you to believe it. I want you to receive it as well. And what this card is here with the Knight of Wands is I'm going towards my passions. I'm going towards what makes me happy. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to have fun. And anything that's keeping you from that energy, Pisces, it's time to just understand. It's like forgive and forget. Let it be. Move on. There used to be a TV show when I was a kid called Forgive or Forget, and the person would either forgive you and come out from behind the wall, or they would forget you and they wouldn't come out, and you would just be like waiting for someone who never came. So just let things go, Pisces. There's a blessing that's coming in for you. I am feeling very strongly the energy of a new home for a lot of you. But definitely relationship wise, you could be coming into union with someone. 1111 could be significant. Area of focus for Pisces. Area of focus at this time. Wow. You have not only the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands, which are both moving forward, but you also have the Chariot. These cards are all saying it's time to move forward, Pisces. This is a movement energy here. Like, ready or not, here you come, Pisces. You're about to go forward. The Chariot card is the fastest moving card in the tarot. It is a major arcana. This is a life force energy that I think is much bigger than you, Pisces, and I'm sure you feel it. You may have been feeling a little bit of lack of motivation when Mars, was retrograde in Cancer. For myself, I'm a Cancer sun, so it really affected me. But now we're moving forward. Mars is no longer retrograde. We are moving into an energy. Well, I believe it's no longer retrograde. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But this energy here of your area of focus is God is saying it's time to put the wheels on the chariot. It's time to move. It's time to get those bags packed. It's time to put those resumes out there. It's time to get back on the dating scene. It's time to say yes to the dress. It's, whatever the case is for you, Pisces. There's an energy here of don't fear the unknown, for you are protected on this path. You are going to be moving into a period of bliss, of tranquility, of things getting better, of the bright light on the other side. You've been enlightened and you're going to continue to be enlightened. But a lot of this has been, I forgive the past. I welcome in these blessings into my life, and I'm moving into a new path that is set just for me. Near future for Pisces. That's too many, but let's see what we got. I'm not going to keep these cards, but we have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords. So I do see a fight to get to something new, but you're going to get there, Pisces. I'm going to try to see if Spirit can give us just one card, but good news is coming in. A new opportunity is knocking at your door. This is of a financial sort of thing. So this could be a new job, a new opportunity to be with someone, a new home, a new business. This is something you can feel, touch, see. And it comes after a period of you fighting. Some of you, there could have been a higher level of commitment that you had to get past, get through. And that was kind of what the reading was about yesterday. So check out yesterday's reading if you haven't already, where there have been some red flags and you've had to end a relationship and all of that. This energy is, near future. I see you moving forward into a new opportunity. But Spirit, can you be a little bit more concise, more clear? Near future for Pisces. Yeah, slow and steady wins this race. towards a new beginning, Pisces. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles has their eye on the prize. They know what they want. It's going to take you some time to get there and feel really secure in it. But there is the beginnings of something new that's manifesting and culminating into that Ace of Pentacles energy. Good news coming. Some of you will be receiving messages as well about opportunities financially. I do see your income increasing for some of you who are really focused on the financial aspect of your life. But I do want you to understand that things will move a little bit slowly. So as you delve into this new portion of your life, give it time. You're ending out chapters here with the World card, and some of you are moving into more single energy as you walk into a new beginning, Pisces. So just give this opportunity the time it needs to really manifest into your life in the way in which would be best for you. Recent past for Pisces, recent past. Recent past, you said, I got to go my own way. And what's funny is, in order for you to get from this to this Four of Wands, which is the card that comes after the Three of Wands, you had to decide for yourself, I forgive, I let go, I trust my intuition, I'm moving into a new direction. Okay, so that celebration energy came because you freed yourself, Pisces. From the past, you freed yourself from self-limitations. You see these boats down here. It's like you're ready to walk onto the boat. You're ready to say hello to a new life. You're ready to move into a new direction. What I'm also seeing is, as you move towards this water, you finally get in this boat, right? So this is a conscious choice, but I do feel a lot of energy here with this major arcana of the Chariot card, that there is some faded energy here as well. It's just Spirit needed you to agree, hey, it's time to let go of what it's not working. The enlightenment came through situations and karmic ties and things that you had to let go of, but you're here now. and I do see you walking into a more powerful energy here with the Emperor, like you know who you are and you know what you want now. Advice from your spirit team? Okay. Boundaries all the way up, Pisces. I told you this Queen of Swords has been following us for many, many readings. So this is continuing to be in that like Saturn and Pisces energy of, I know who I am. I know what I will allow into my life. Peep the truth. Be defensive. Know who you're working with, especially with this Three of Pentacles here. This is an opportunity for you to really check and look and see, are the people and the places that I'm trying to move towards and away from, is this really what's best for me? I see you talking to other people, collaborating, putting feelers out there, investigating options and opportunities for yourself. But there's an opportunity here though, Pisces, for you as you set those boundaries and as you do the research and as you do the work. I see you walking into a lot of abundance. This is the wish fulfillment card. This is that blessing card, right? This is you understanding that as I make my transition into my new place, into my new home, into my new relationship, into that new job, and to that new sense of self for some of you. Some of you, it's really just about, it's time for me to be independent and on my own and taking my life in the direction I want it to go, because I have lived under the foot and the rule of someone else for far too long. Don't know who that was for, but that was for you, if it resonated. And this is a time for you to just enjoy life again. This is an opportunity that you had to create for yourself. And in the last reading, at the very end, the potential outcome, I talked about there's this opportunity coming. There's a sacred key coming. There's this thing that God is going to put into your life. But will you take it? Do you want it? This is very much so free will. And God is giving you the wheels on your chariot to move forward. But are you going to get inside the chariot? On the bottom of the deck, there's Seven of Cups. This is a card of confusion, maybe some hesitation. What do I want? Can I do it? Do not doubt yourself, Pisces. And also, if there has been anything that has come up for you in the last couple of days that just does not seem like where you were headed is headed in the right direction, or there's been a sudden change of plans, trust and believe that it is all working for your highest good. And I don't want you to worry about it. Yeah, Strength card below that. I don't want you to worry. Environment for Pisces. This is kind of like what's going on around you, what's influencing you. Current environment for Pisces. Yeah, okay, opportunity and good news. This is a beautiful environment, Pisces. This is top tier. I am giving you opportunity, good news, emails, text messages, phone calls about opportunities that are worth taking. A new beginning, a new lease on life. This is up to you, Pisces, to say, yes, I want to do this. This is a lot of faith, a lot of trust, but there is a passionate new beginning here that wants to offer you some rest and reprieve. And with the Page of Cups being that cup of like good news and also forgiveness, I feel like there's that energy here that as long as you are willing to accept this new opportunity from your spirit guides, this blessing, I see that home back there in the background. There's not going to be much that can hold you back, Pisces. This is about taking the reins of that horse and moving into the distance and just understanding that there is going to be some tumultuousness. And the reason I say that is because this road is not straight. It's bumpy. It's going up and down. There is going to be some energy. And it's also looking like you're coming out of a forest, right? So you could be in the thick of this transition right now, feeling like, where am I going? And Spirit is saying, I'm guiding you. We can even think of this, this Ace of Wands is like a wand that's on fire, right? So like a torch, a light upon your path, right? In the Bible, it talks about, God being a lamp unto your path and a light. What is it? A lamp under your feet, or a light unto your path and a lamp under your feet, something like that. But there's this guiding light that I feel like is taking you to the next level, Pisces. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. We had one card fall on the ground. We have the Seven of Pentacles there. And the Fool card. Oh, Pisces, there's some worry, there's some hesitation, there's some, do I have the money? Is this going to be a good idea? There's a little bit of lack of trust. And I get it, because the Fool card means you're heading in a direction and in a situation you've never been in before. A lot of you are like, I have blind faith right now, Tiffany, and I don't know what to do with myself, but I just know it's going to work out. And that's very much so. Like, Neptune has been in Pisces for like the last 14 years. It's moving into Aries now. And I feel like because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, no matter if it's in our first house or not, it's going to rule how we think. But there's been this energy, I feel, with these cards of someone who's kind of been like, I don't know how I'm going to get there. And I don't know what in the world is going to allow this to work out, but I just believe it is. The Seven of Pentacles, though, is saying you put a lot of time, effort, and hard work into yourself, into maybe your home life, into your love life, into your job life. Spirit, don't fail me now. The harvest is almost here and I just don't know where things are going. There's an opportunity to really go through a big shift, a big transition, Pisces, with the Fool card here. And I want you to just trust. I can't harp on that any deeper than to just trust. It's not going to be perfect, and it's going to probably take a little bit of time for the dust to settle. But if you are worried about, is this going to be worth it? Is this the right move? I'm here to confirm with you that this is, and it's going to look different for absolutely each of you watching this video, but it's going to be something where you have to just believe it and manifest that to work out as well, because we are powerful manifestors in our mind. When we think negatively about a situation, when we don't show gratitude, when we are just being pessimistic, all of that can kind of ruin what we're trying to manifest into our life. Okay, so be positive and understand that you have so many positive and promising cards on this table, including, and I don't want you to forget, the blessings card. Like, God wants to bring a blessing into your life, a newfound redemption. There's water here. There's plants here. This definitely looks like could be springtime with the bird. And it's like, just trust that there's this flow that's coming in for you, Pisces. There's a lot of potential. The volcano's about to explode, okay? Our last card is going to be, let me get these kind of situated. Potential outcome, Pisces. Love it. Tell me more of those, Spirit. Love it. Ten of Swords. Potential. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got to kind of cover her up because she's naked, but we have the Ten of Swords and the Star. This means this period of unrest, this period of you being unhappy, feeling like your joy has been stolen from you, hurt, manipulated, bound, financially depleted, it is going to come to an end. Some of you are in the throes of it, and I know a lot of you are like, I haven't seen anything change. Manifest it, believe it, continue to hold on to hope. It's going to happen at different times and time frames for each and every one of us, but there is going to be an ending to this kind of like negativity that you've been dealing with, this downward turn that you may have, been going through. And there's a lot of healing that's coming in for you. The Star card is all about healing, rejuvenation, restfulness, hope for the future, bearing it all, really opening yourself to God and saying, here I am, take me as I am, and allow me to be a vessel for you to use. Your gifts are also going to set you free. Remember, Nostradamus could be important to some of you. Are you going into that physician role, the seer role, the astrologer role, the apothecary, herbalist, whatever the case is? Those are going to be things that I think over the next 20 years, because this is the card of Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius. These are going to be your redemptive powers, you tapping into your spiritual work. And for those of you who are not any of the things that I just mentioned, there are ways in which you can channel your intuition and your psychic power into whatever it is that you do. Writing your books, selling your artwork, doing your sculptures, being, a vlogger, whatever the case is. Don't limit it to just the things that I said, but there is a redemptive power in this card here. And as you've been going through so many trials and tribulations, Spirit is saying, I want you to trust that this process is going to come to a close. The tens always mean this is the end of that period. And the end doesn't always feel so great. You got to be real. But there is this hope that you are restored. And the Star card also is a card about having faith and hope. Praying and like looking up to the stars, using your astrology to guide you as well. So if there's anything that I can encourage you to do, Pisces, it's to really get connected with your birth chart, because not every Pisces sun is a Pisces rising. I'm a Pisces rising, Pisces moon. And so whatever Pisces is going through, it's affecting my entire life. If you're a Pisces sun, sometimes it's just affecting like the masculines in your life, the career basis of your life, maybe sometimes even your vitality, because the sun is a little bit different than your rising sign. So I encourage all of you, if you never have looked into your birth chart, to Google birth chart calculator. I like to use whole sign houses. Usually if you don't specify, it'll do Placidus. So you just have to do what's comfortable for you. But I do want you to look into kind of like how your astrology can help you make better choices and decisions. And Pisces, whatever you do, and wherever you are in this world, with so many cards telling you it's time to move on from somewhere or something, I encourage you to trust this transition, no matter what it looks like and no matter what's going on. There is movement coming in for you, but you are moving forward. So I love you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this message. I will see you very soon with another reading. And with all that being said, I will talk to you very soon. Please leave a comment below with like a ship or a car or even a star if you're ready to move forward with your life, Pisces. I love you so much, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.